Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you my story. Welcome, beautiful souls, to this space. My podcast is not just about success, it's about the journey back to your soul. Today I want to take you back to the beginning, where I started, how everything began, to the moment that I realized that something had to change. Something in me was telling me that that was not only what I needed or what I wanted, that it was something else there. You know, that moment when your spirit whispers, you cannot keep living like this. This cannot be it. This cannot continue to be your life. And it was something that it kept being in my mind, in my heart, no matter what I did. That was me. I was working nonstop. I started in the cleaning industry. First, I worked for different hotel companies. I was in administration. I started from being housekeeping to administration. Then I stopped and I decided to create my own business, my cleaning business, cleaning people's houses. I started raising my kids, have more time for that. But then I started managing my bills, being a wife, being a mother, being a daughter, being a provider. And I felt like I was carrying so much. I was tired. And I thought that being tired all the time meant I was doing something right. I was helping everybody. I was sustaining everybody. Like exhaustion was proof of my worth. But inside, I was collapsing. I remember that time when I was sitting in my car after a long day, after doing so much. My hands, they still smell like cleaning products. Dusty hair, stained clothes. I turned off my car and I just broke down. I remember holding the steering wheel and saying, God, where are you? Why do I feel this way? Even though I'm getting the money and I'm working and I'm busy, but why do I still feel empty? Why do I still feel alone? Why I still feel in so much pain? Why do I still feel that I'm not doing enough? Why? And I remember hitting that steering wheel and said, I'm sick. I'm tired. I don't want this pain no more. I want this to go away. And I remember thinking, I just need to run away from it. Maybe leave everything behind it. I'm tired of this life. I'm tired of not being seen. I'm tired of carrying it all. I'm tired of building. I'm tired of being everything for everybody. I'm tired of everybody leaning on me. I'm tired of being tired. And in that moment, I realized that the reason why I was working and I was doing and doing and doing, it was because I didn't want it to see me. I wanted to see my pain. And I was trying to help everybody because I was thinking that by helping everybody, they will see me, then that pain will go away. In that moment, I cried so hard, I could not even speak. All I can do is whisper and moan and saying, God, if there is more for me, show me. I wanted to see it. Show me the way. That moment wasn't fancy. It wasn't poetic. It was a prayer of desperation from a woman that it has nothing left to prove, only something left to discover. And as you can tell, I'm still crying thinking about that moment because that was a hard moment for me. That was my beginning. The moment that I stopped pretending that I was fine for my clients, for my employees, for my husband, for my kids, for my parents, for my family, for my friends. And I allowed God to rewrite my story. I didn't care anymore what people thought about me. Sometimes we wait for a sign, but the truth is, the sign is already inside of us. That inner voice that it says, you are made for more. That's your soul remembering who you really are. For me, it started with pain. But pain is not just a doorway, it doesn't define who you are, it refines who you really are to discover that light in you. So I started walking one small act of faith at a time. And the first step I took, it was going to church, reading my Bible. I started listening to podcasts about personal development, reading books, praying differently. I started asking better questions. Instead of trying to have all the answers, I start to see how did I behave, how people behave with me, what can I let go. If you are listening to this right now and you feel like you are at your breaking point, you're not breaking down, you're breaking open, open to see the real you. The woman you are becoming is being born through the woman you have been. Don't rush her. Let her breathe. Let her feel, even if it's pain. Let her feel that pain. Remember, what feels like an ending is often just the beginning of your next level. So don't be afraid to go down, to feel even the things that they feel painful. I'm a living proof of that. I love you, and I will see you in the next episode where I will share how my cleaning business became my classroom for divine purpose. We'll see you then.